Guys, what's going on? AdamMcKola here, AdamMcKola TV, just outside the Vitality Stadium, as you can see right there behind me, where Manchester United have been beaten 1-0 by Bournemouth. Fuck's sake, Manchester United. 1 step forward, 2 steps back. I feel like Craig David in this bitch, and that's exactly what's happened to Manchester United today. We managed to go 1 step forward, we managed to get a result, a few results back to back over the last couple of weeks, but then today we go and spoil it by chucking that form away, getting a bad performance, getting a bad result, a whole combination of things, and it's just frankly not quite good enough. And I'm absolutely gutted. I half expect it from this Manchester United side, this inconsistency. I half expect it when you're looking at some of the players that we have in the squad, when you're looking at the lack of quality that we've got in some areas. I'm half expecting it from this team. But when it happens, it doesn't mean that it doesn't hurt. Just because I expect it, it still hurts. And today, awful football from everyone involved. I thought Danny James was our best player, but that was simply for his effort and, trying to make things happen. He didn't have any great quality in there, but he was doing a lot of what other people weren't doing. From back to front, it wasn't great. You're looking at the back, Wan-Bissaka for their goal. What's he doing? Why is he in between Lindelof and Maguire? Lindelof for their goal, pulled out of position. Maguire gets pulled out of position because he goes to cover Lindelof. Aaron Wan-Bissaka, you're letting Josh King turn there. Why? You shouldn't be letting that happen. And then you look at left back, Ashley Young got booked, misses the game against Brighton, which is probably the only positive from his performance. In midfield, McTominay didn't have his best of games today. Fred, poor game today. But to be fair to Fred, he was picking up the ball and he was finding Andreas Pereira quite a lot. He was finding him all sorts of space. But Andreas Pereira was just failing to get the quality in terms of the final ball and delivery, which was pretty frustrating as well. So from back to front, it was a bad performance. And then the front three had no service. And with what they did have, they didn't do enough. Martial, quiet game. Rashford, quiet game. Danny James was our best player, like I said. Martial probably could have had a penalty in the first half. Unfortunately, didn't get one as he went down. So if you want to be fair, I could see why it could be given and I could see why it wouldn't be given. So I kind of understand the decision, but I've seen some of them given even this season. I remember one being given for Sadio Mane. So you're looking at that and that's a little bit of frustration. But besides that, United weren't scoring and we can't keep relying on penalties. We didn't look like scoring and that's the frustrating thing. For the first 10-15 minutes we were the best team. We were the best team in the game for the first 10-15 minutes. After those 10-15 minutes, Bournemouth came into it. They grew into the game, they got better. United got worse. Bournemouth got their goal and they never looked like letting the lead slip. Problem for Manchester United. Where's the goals? Where's the creativity? A few people last week were saying we don't need Paul Pogba anymore. You must be having a laugh if you watch that today. You'll see that we do need Paul Pogba and we're still crying out for that creativity. But overall, really bad performance today from Manchester United. I'm absolutely gutted. We're just back in the car now. We're going to start working on uploads with the fan cams and stuff. But yeah, let us know what you're thinking for 5-10 minutes. I'll be here to talk through the game. Let us know your thoughts on everything that went down here at Old Trafford, at Vitality Stadium today. But overall, so disappointing, so frustrating. Manchester United lose, and it's a bad performance, bad team performance. Some bad individual performances in there as well. But yeah, there we have it. United have lost 1-0 against Bournemouth. And this is how our whole season's going to be, guys. Our whole season is going to be like this, up and down and up and down. And, it's going to be completely inconsistent for the whole campaign. I think it's just something that we've got to come to terms with. We've got to start to accept. It's going to be very inconsistent for Manchester United this campaign, unfortunately. Joel Tomlin, thanks for your comment. Do you think we improved when Lingard came on? We improved a little bit after that, but not a lot. And whether that was because of... Jess is better than Andreas Pereira, to be fair. Mande looked tired after 20 minutes. It has been a long 10 days, to be fair. So, I understand that. But Yeah. It's been a long 10 days, but I don't want to be giving... You know, you can't make excuses for footballers playing football. You know what I mean? Don't make sense. Midfield was too tired. Should have played Ghana. The legs of McSauce and Fred was gone. Your boy looks like he's had a bad day. Who's that? Got loads of boys. Guess you mean Martial. Better than a down and down season. That's true. Crap, says Minnie. Why do we pay Matt at 140 a week and he doesn't play when we have 3 games in a week? That's a good point, to be fair. Why doesn't he play when we have 3 games in a week? It doesn't make sense. Pogba we definitely need Paul Pogba. Definitely need Paul Pogba. Haaland or Dembele, which one should you... I would take Haaland first. The guy in the back of the car is Imran, who's today sorting out the fan cams for us, for you guys wondering, who just randomly jumped in the back of the car. Man U proving trophies can't be bought. A good day for football. When did United don't buy trophies, bruv? You must think we're City or something, who are proving that you can buy trophies. Red Manx TV, thanks for getting involved. Joshua John says embarrassing. Why? Just why? What I don't get here is people that are going over the top with criticism, going crazy with criticism. You know why? Because we fucking knew how inconsistent this team was. We know how much quality we're lacking. We knew all of these things. So you can't now start crying when we've shown a little bit of, you know, when we're showing that inconsistency in front of your face. And that was the feeling today. It was a feeling of resignation amongst Manchester United fans walking out of there. Feeling of, oh, here we go again. For fuck's sake, not again, United. It's annoying. Are you done with Ollie's pro-Glazer bullshit? You're saying that because you're one of them guys that sucked off Jose thinking he was anti-Glazer, innit? First of all, Ollie, just like every other manager, has to defend the Glazers. Let's get that straight. Second of all, Jose Mourinho didn't defend Manchester United fans against the Glazers. He didn't expose the Glazers. He tried to save face. He tried to protect his own image. He tried to do all of that. There's even quotes of him praising the Glazers and praising Ed Woodward. So before you start doing all that, have a little think, yeah, before talking shit. Jesus Christ. And if you're calling Ollie pro-Glazer, then you need to point that finger at Sir Alex Ferguson. Because if it wasn't Sir Alex Ferguson, we wouldn't even have these fucking cunts in charge of the club. You think these pricks, the Glazers, would be here if it wasn't for Fergie getting into a dispute over fucking horse spunk with JP McManus and co. No. So if you want to blame anyone, blame Fergie for the Glazers. Blame Fergie for the Glazers if you're going to blame anyone. Ollie isn't pro-Glazer. He obviously works for them, but he's not pro-Glazer. He's just speaking the truth. Or his truth. Do we have a chance on top 6 this year or not? If it was based purely down to Manchester United's form, I'd say no. But because obviously you got to look at Arsenal are inconsistent, Chelsea are inconsistent, Spurs are inconsistent. You know, you don't know if Leicester might fall off a little bit, although they're looking very good at the moment. So that makes me think no, but I don't think United are gonna do that. No, I don't think that's gonna happen. We're not getting in the top 6. Now, I wouldn't go that far and say fuck Sir Alex. I love Sir Alex. He's the man. But you know, you gotta have a little bit of realism with it. Little bit of realism. Can't just be out here trying to say Ollie this, Ollie that, Ollie's pro-Glazer when our greatest ever manager, the man we all love, you know, is the reason why they're here in the first place. Jesus. Brandon made a difference as Mr. Taylor. He needs to keep his spot in the team. I don't understand. Why are we bringing Ashley Young back in? He's got suspended now. He'll miss the Brighton game, which isn't a big deal. But why are we bringing him back in? Doesn't make sense. We're not winning Europa League. Although it would be great. But we're not going to win the Europa League. Today's just a weird one. Can't even be angry, you know. Like, you could just see the defeat coming from half-time. 1-0 down, you could see the defeat coming. It's frustrating. Now we've got this 3 out. The driving that we've done this week is nuts. Norwich was a 4.5 hour drive. There and back. So that's what, 8 hours, 9 hours? London, 3-hour drive. So that's 6 hours round trip. Today was a 3-hour drive, so that's another 6-7 hour round trip. Oh, been on the road all week. It's a shame we couldn't have ended it with a fucking winner, United. Absolute shitbags. Anyway, I'm going to head off now and start helping Imran get these fan cams up. But make sure you're keeping it locked to Full-Time Devils, liking, commenting, subscribing and all that stuff. Head over to youtube.com/Full-Time Devils. The fan cams will be with you very, very soon. I haven't got any positives to give you. But for now, I'm out of here.